Welcome to the High Caliber Kitchen. I'm here with my friend Terry Grant. Today we're going to talk about cooking. So with cooking, there are 5 major steps. So we're going to start with reddening. What reddening is we're going to actually start to warm the sausage, and we're going to set that cured color, that nice red color. We're going to do that at about 50 degrees Celsius. And we're going to do that, and then we're going to elevate the temperature and move to drying. So what we're trying to do with drying is we've warmed the sausage, we've allowed it to warm up and start to migrate proteins. So as we're drying and as we're warming it, the moisture automatically wants to migrate to the outside of the sausage, still inside the casing. As it migrates, because we bound all of the sausage in, or all of the proteins in, we are trapping the proteins right along the barrier of the casing. So we're going to migrate those proteins, we're going to trap and make sure that those proteins are there. Then we're going to move to the smoking. The smoking is going to adhere to those proteins that we migrated to the outside of the sausage, inside of the casing. It's going to have a real tacky, sticky feel. That's what the smoke is going to penetrate. We're going to smoke at about 70 degrees Celsius. 70 degrees Celsius, it still won't cook the proteins, so it'll allow the smoke to come into the sausage. Get that flavor, get that nice, rich, kind of golden color. So once it's smoked, and we're going to smoke probably about an hour and a half or so, until we get that nice, beautiful color on there. And then we're going to move to the cooking phase. So the cooking phase, we're going to raise the temperature of our smokehouse to about 85 degrees Celsius. At 85 degrees Celsius, we're going to cook those proteins, and now we've actually cooked that color, that smoke color and that smoke flavor into the sausage. And we're going to cook the sausage all the way to 71 degrees Celsius. That's going to be our safety temperature, 71 degrees. We can eat it right out of the smokehouse then, but a very important step is then our 5th step and final step is showering. And what showering does, it's to cool the sausage down, stops the cooking process. And what that'll prevent is that'll prevent the casings from wrinkling, any fat separation from getting too hot, and then the product it's good and ready to eat and ready to package.
How long would you smoke it for?
Well, the entire smoking cycle depends on the diameter of our sausage casing. So we're going to cook until it's 71 degrees. If we're using a small collagen casing, a 23 millimeter casing, it may only take half an hour. Some of our other products get into a bigger diameter, it can take 6-7 hours, but it is to get to an entire internal temperature of 71 degrees. So that's, again, it's the diameter of our sausage casing.
Okay. How do you know when you've made a great sausage?
Well, that's a great question. When we pull it out of the smokehouse and we look at it, we lay it in front of us, has a nice shape, nice color. We've got everything's uniform all the way. It's nice and firm. We can feel it. And then we slice it open. We put our knife through it, we slice it open, we open it up and we look, and there's a nice picture. And we can see the color, the different meat particles, we can see some spices, we can see the smoke ring, we can see everything in there. And as we're slicing, we also want to make sure that our knife, as we slice, we look at our knife and make sure that the smear is clear. Make sure it's a nice clear smear on the knife, and that tells us that we've bound everything nice and proper.
Is that the smear you were talking about earlier?
We'll talk about that next time.
You're never going to find out.
Thank you for joining my friend Terry Grant and I in the High Caliber Kitchen. Please remember to check out our website for all of our videos.